So I'm going to be one of those people who teaches you how to get free books. And I'm going to be the first person to tell you, I know I am, to tell you to go to the library. And I know, desperate times call for desperate measures. This one isn't that desperate, actually. This is actually like a good way to get involved in the community and things. And also get your hands dirty. Because I know how you guys feel about germs, and you're like, I don't want to go to the library. It's got somebody else's germs on them. You're reading a book for free. Even if you don't find that book that is super overhyped right now in this very moment, hashtag Twitter, trending topics, you know, you still find something that's new and awesome. And then you have this thing called Overdrive, which it might be called something else where you live. I'm not sure if you have this outside of the United States or not, but I know it's been called something else in other places. But basically it's an online library. It's hooked up with your own library system, so you do have to have a library card of some sort. Or some login, blah blah blah, whatever. But you don't have to get your hands dirty. You don't have to leave the house unless you don't have a library card. Then you need to get one of those. Because we learned from Arthur what happens when you have a library card. And that's why you don't go to a party without your library card. But basically with Overdrive you have audiobooks and ebooks on there in different formats and whatnot. But it's free. It's free! And it's ebooks and audiobooks. It doesn't get better than that. And they've got a lot of popular titles. You do have to wait in line some of the times, but there's a lot of them that are like insta-borrow, like get on those classics, get on those out there kind of titles, some of those non-fiction books. But they have quite a variety, at least for me. I'm under like the Georgia stuff, so, you know, got a lot of people seeking knowledge here in the States. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good system. Like I said, it might be called something different where you are, so you might want to ask a librarian if you have something like that where you are. Next on the list are giveaways, and I know you can probably set up your Google alerts to find book giveaways, all of them on all of the blogs, but if you don't know, you can go to things like Library Thing, Goodreads, and Book Likes. And Book Likes is a little bit different because it's, you know, users can actually put books up on there, not just authors and publishers and things like that. Whereas Library Thing and Goodreads, a lot of times they're like advanced copy, or you're gonna win a final copy for a review and stuff like that. Like, I think all of those sites ask for you for a review, but you get a book for free, and they're like, hey, in return, you know, tell us what you thought about this book, whether you like it or not. Because I've gotten a book once and I was like, nope, it's okay, but it was not for me. And still, the author was like, and I was like, embarrassed. I don't know what it is when like an author finds your slightly negative review and it's like, I'm so, you put your life's work into this. I don't know how to feel about this. Next on the list are book swaps, which aren't necessarily free, and before you click off of this video, you only have to pay postage most of the time. So you have things like Paperback Swap and YA Book Exchange, and if you actually review books, you can do ARC cycling. And basically on these sites, they have different rules, so make sure you know the rules and how they work and things like that. But basically most of the time all you have to do is pay shipping, which is like $2.50 something US dollars. If you're outside the United States. I'm just gonna keep saying that throughout this video. It's gonna be different. As you can tell, I like touching books that other people have touched. I know we're going back and forth between ebooks and physical books, but we're back in the ebook stuff with Pulsit.com. Basically, they have ebooks up there for review and stuff like that. It's different from NetGalley and Edelweiss, and if you don't worry about those, if you don't know about them, it's okay. I might make a video sometime down the road about review book type things, but this is for everyone. Everyone can go on Pulsit.com and sign up for an account and read the free ebook of the week or whatever it is. And they do a lot of giveaways as well, and so they've done like box sets of like the Moral Instrument series and all of Tara Elaine McVoy's books and just like really cool stuff. Sometimes they have like merch and stuff like that, so it's really cool. They have a lot of excerpts and different stuff, and so like if you're at a loss for what to read, you can go on there and there's just like tons of just like samples kind of things. You do have to read on their website, so you can't download it to your like e-reader, but I'm sure if you had like an iPad, it'd be pretty cool to like get on there and be able to read that way or something, or read on your computer. I don't know. And last but not least, this is something that I found out recently from one of my friends, and it's Audiobook Sync. And once a week, I think it is, I think that's the cycle, they have a new audiobook that is for free. for free. And usually it's a YA book, a young adult book, and a classic, and so that's pretty cool. I forget the titles this week, but you should go check that out and see what's up, because I think they're all like MP3s. But yeah. So there you have it. You don't have to go broke to read books, and you don't have to be rich to... I don't know where I'm going with this. I was, you know, rich dad, poor dad, book lover, something.